Hi, Shanae Levine here. I wanted to come in and have a little chat about my 4 tips to being a bomb hairstylist, to being the great hairstylist that you envision yourself. And they're very simple tips. There's only 4 of them. Write them down if you need to. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my station right now. Shanae Levine, just hit the red button, the subscribe button. So number 1, clean up your space. Keep a clean environment. Every client should come into your space, whether you're in a suite, whether you're in a salon, whatever, into a clean environment. If you work in salons and the owners have not set up cleaning services, be a part of that cleaning team. Stop always looking for a handout, and that is a handout if you work in a space and you don't want to be a part of keeping it clean. So step out there, give more of yourself to your space and your environment, and make sure that each client comes in and knows that they can sit down and not have to move towels and do things that are going to cause conflict in the flow of their experience. Number 2, open your mouth. To be a great stylist, you have to open your mouth. You have to honor yourself by acknowledging your accomplishments. You finished 1,500 plus hours of schooling. That's an accomplishment. Even if you went through a natural route, you committed to the idea that I'm going to do hair and I'm going to do what it takes to learn how to do my craft. That is an honor. Talk about that. Talk about that with people you don't know. Network. A lot of people hear that word, and I don't think people really understand what the word network means. Network. Network. You're in a space. You want to put out a net and touch as many people in that space as you can. Even if you're just saying, hey, how you doing? I'm Shanae. You're enjoying the event? Or, hey, how are you? Can I give you my card? I'm Shanae. I'm a hairstylist. I see you have locks, and I would love to have the honor of providing you the service of doing your hair. Like, there are what some people call icebreakers that you can use. But at the end of the day, you just have to honor yourself and know that you have to make things happen. You have to. We see people every day. Individual people are in contact with so many people on a daily basis. That's why when I hear stylists talk about not having clients, it confuses my ears. So I ain't beating up on nobody. I'm not talking about what you have done in the past. But right now, in this very moment, is the rapture. So you need to come up, elevate your mind, and know that you need to touch and talk to everybody with a head, everybody with fingers, with hands, whatever it is. Number 3, honor yourself by setting proper prices. How do you become top-notch hairstylist? If you're getting the money that you feel you deserve in any situation of a hair service, you're gonna be so energetic about giving a proper service. Unless you're just a slumlord, unless you're just a slum stylist, like you want to charge the price but don't want to put in work. But most people aren't like that. Most of us actually have a desire to give 100%. But sometimes our price has made us dumb ourselves down in our minds that it's creating a space of, I gotta do this service that probably is $275. For $125, I told this lady I was gonna do this. What was I thinking? You don't even have to go through that thought process in your mind because you've already, in the beginning, set your prices to a proper price that works for you and for what your lifestyle is. Incorporate your kids and everything in your time. Because at the end of the day, a service is, I love to say this, black people, I hate putting color on things, but people in general love heaven, the thought process of heaven. So much so we've created a fantasy world that takes us out of our present day moment and actually creating the heaven. We live in this through reality shows and through all this other stuff in this fantasy world. But at the end of the day, hair services, why was it so important during Ancient Kemet? Because it showed your level of royalty. It showed what was important to them. What was important to people that don't have any worries? Getting their hair done, sitting in rose petal baths, talking, networking, communicating with people. Like, if you want to be royal and have the royal mindset and say you're a queen and a king, we have to start acting as such. We have to we have to honor the fact that we like good things. We like things to feel good. And that's okay. It's okay to like things to feel good, but I'm gonna keep this going. So honor your price. Honor yourself by setting the proper price. And the last thing, number 4, grow with the flow. Grow with the flow. Make your process easier by setting up certain technologies that will help your client business communication. So if I know I want my clients to get happy birthday messages, and I know that there's a system that I just put in their birthday and I've already pre-done the email, I can just send them the messages without even thinking about it. And that not only makes my client feel good, but that puts me in a position of being able to give them something. These are important factors to add in to your situations because it allows your business to run even the more smooth. You be sitting at home, you get all these notifications on emails, you got a belt coupon, you got the dentist talking about this and all these different things. Why is that? You think that somebody's sitting there typing your individual name in? No. They have a system in place to send you out information to keep their business, their brand in the forefront of your mind. We have to do the same thing. Stop thinking that business is small. I know they have different programs, different things for small business, but I've never been in a thought process that my business was small. Every time you touch one person, that's a big deal. Even if you had one client right now, that's a big deal. You're able to change and transform something for this particular person. That's just one. Now imagine you have a clientele list of 50 or 100 or 300, because you can. With my personal clients, people that I've touched over the years, I'm at about 700 and something people that I've touched on a consistent basis over the years. Now, do all of them 700 come now? Heck no, because I wouldn't be able to do it. Even if they did, I would not be able to tend to that many people. It's not enough time in a day. I have children, I have other businesses and other goals and aspirations that I deal with, so I can't even think about all that. So anyhow, I'm going to get back on here in a little bit and share some other nuggets with you. But I hope you take this 7 minutes and 45 seconds to hard clean up your space. Open your mouth. Honor yourself by setting proper prices and grow with the flow. Grow with the flow. Grow. Don't be afraid of technology. Don't be afraid of Instagram. Is Instagram going to build your book? No. But Instagram is a great source that assists you in getting your name out there. So learn it. Learn hashtags. Learn how to build that part of your brand. But don't focus on that. Don't become antisocial and not talk to people and not really touch those people that are going to be sitting in your chair. Actually touching them. When I first started I went over it. So here, I got a quick story. When I first started my business and doing hair at Salon Central, I had a suite. I started off working under a lady who taught me what she knew about locks. I had a suite. Shortly after, I got a suite. And how I built that clientele, everywhere I went, I had a card for somebody. And this was back in the day. This was like Vistaprint cards. I mean, it was a little basic matte card with my name, where I was located, and what I did, and my phone number. And I don't even think I had a website or anything at that time. So every store I went in, if I saw someone, and this is how I customize my niche, a lot of stylists do so many different, they have so many different skills. You can do a sew-in, you can do a taper cut, you're doing all these different things, but you don't want to touch nobody. Everybody some stylists can literally do something for anybody with a head. That's an important factor. That's very important to think about. If you can provide a service for anyone with a head, why does not everyone with a head have your card? Every person you walk by every single day, why don't they have your card? Now, for me personally, like I said before, hair was not my number one focus for quite some time. I was just good at it. Ever since the first time I braided some hair when I was probably 12 or 11 or 12, my sister or something, I was good at it. It was something that came natural to me. So, of course, I had to use my gift later on in life to provide me what I needed to be able to take care of myself while I was in school. So for those stylists that have these massive amounts of talent, you need to be handing your card to every single person that you walk by, see. If they come into your eyesight, they should have your card. I only did locks. Now, in the beginning, I did do micro braids and different things like that, but those things didn't make me happy. Some people enjoy braiding. And if you enjoy braiding, you need to be capitalizing on that. Because that is something that is falling by the wayside when it comes to healthy braiding. I'm not going to say that it's being eliminated, because there are so many new braiders that are actually putting themselves out there and are really good. Like, I know some of the best braiders right now that I grew up with, and both of them named Toya. So some people are using that gift and they are putting themselves out there, but there are some people who can braid and don't mind doing it, but you're not letting people know what you do. You have to tell people what you do. So you got to clean up your space, create a clean environment for not only your own mind, for your clients. You have to talk about yourself. You have to honor your pricing. And what was the last one? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. And you have to grow with the flow. You have to get on this technology, because it's only going forward. This technology is only going forward. This is going to be a massive part of our existence in the near future. You think because you got an iPhone, an iPad, a laptop? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices sitting right here on this table right now while we talk. So if one little individual needs that many devices, that many different gadgets, I got a microphone, I got a digital camera, the 1020, I think it's 1020. But so we're only going to continue to go forward with this. And I think I'm not even going to go there. Thank you for checking in with this video. Subscribe if you have not. And then I'll see you on the next one.